Hello and welcome back, Pillow Talkers. We spill the tea that everyone tries to hide. No gossip is off limits, no truth is untold. Grab your pillow and watch the stories unfold. At this point, I think we have all heard it all. Now, this woman was getting her house built from the ground up. And what was supposed to be an exciting moment turned into a complete nightmare. Like something was telling this woman to check in on the builders, and y'all won't believe what she found. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into it.
Now, this happens a lot more than you think. My family and I, when we first moved to South Carolina, we were having our house built. So we were coming to the house every day. When I tell you every day you need to be there, you need to be there every day. Let me put this picture down. So we were showing up to the plot of land and, just so excited, showing up every day, writing our names on the boards. And one day in particular, they had already finished the basement, already started putting up the insulation. So we went down, and this was like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And we went down to the basement, and I looked off in the room that was supposed to be our gym. And I noticed the floor was wet under the insulation. Now, I didn't touch it, but I was just like, man, why is it wet? And it was wet from the middle, up here down, here down. And I went and got my mom and my stepdad, and I was like, hey, the insulation is wet. And then I started looking around the room, and I noticed a burrito wrapper and a big pile of poop in the corner. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are these guys peeing and pooping in the house? So we pulled them aside. We pulled the person who was, I forgot their title, but they were like, oh, it's probably just some kids. They tried to, brush it off. And I said, well, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's a Tuesday, and it's March. They're not on spring break. So, who could it be? So then the guy goes, you're right. So then he starts looking at all the insulation in the other rooms, and we found out that the builders were peeing in the insulation in the basement. Instead of going outside to use the porta potties, they were using the insulation as their bathrooms. So it cost the company, I think, it might have been $10,000 or $15,000 for them to pull everything out again. But when I tell you, we started coming every single day at different times of day at random. And so my encouragement is, if you are having a house built, be there as often as you can. It may not be feasible, but you want to have people who are building your house who you trust. You don't want to have a house that has a biohazard in it. So
What? Could you imagine paying someone tens of thousands of dollars and they don't respect your house that's being built or you, to the point where they pee and poop inside? If y'all don't know, most construction sites have porta potties. So you mean to tell me instead of walking outside, they was like, no, I'll just pee here, I'll poop here? And the crazy thing is, she claims that it happens more often than we think. And I was looking in the comments, and some people said that they just had their house built, and certain times of the day they smell like a light urine, and they thought that they was crazy. And they said that they thought that a wild animal got underneath the house or something. Or I wouldn't think that if I just got my house built that an animal would be able to get into my walls. But that is insane and very unprofessional. What in a barbaric man is going on? I never thought that anybody in a right mind would think to do anything like this. Wait, they can't be in their right mind. I take that back. But could y'all imagine if this woman didn't check in on her house? She didn't step into the house until full completion? The fact that they sat right there and blamed it on children, and it just so happened that the kids was in school, is crazy. And something is telling me that the man who she complained to was probably one of the ones peeing and pooping in her walls. And then the fact that they had to take everything out and redo it and it cost them money, it was chef's kiss. I know he went in there and was like, guys, no more peeing and pooping no more. I took my last dump. We're going to have to clear this out, and this is coming out of our paychecks. Let's wrap it up, boys. And the crazy thing is, majority of the time when things like this happen, nobody reveals the company. This company should be hindered in some type of way. Like, I don't think anybody should be offering to give them any type of business, because this is crazy. And now I have to live with the fact that if I ever visit someone's house or I get a house built from the ground up and I smell a foul smell, I'm going to know where it came from. And it's going to make me even more livid knowing that I know where it came from now. Y'all, this is absolutely nuts. What are y'all thoughts? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.